Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of The Awesome C.O.D.Y. As usual, I'm your host, C.O.D.Y, and today we are starting a brand new theme for October of 2021. And that theme is animated Halloween-ish movies. So these are movies not just based on around Halloween, but they're, it's got spooky stuff in it. This week we're talking about ParaNorman. Is the movie made by a company called Laika, the same people who created C.O.D.Y and Box Trolls and Kubo and the Two Strings, as well as Missing Link. They're also the company that helped make Corpse Bride and a couple other things along the way too. And actually, oddly enough, it's Laika is actually owned by the co-founder of Nike, Phil Knight, and his son Travis Knight acts as the president and CEO of Laika, which is pretty cool. And Travis Knight has his own lots of stuff that he's done throughout his career. Directing wise, he directed the live action debut was Bumblebee, but he also directed Kubo and the Two Strings, but he produced ParaNorman, Box Trolls, Kubo and the Two Strings, as well as Missing Link. And then he has two new films that he's directing, which is Wildwood and The $6 Billion Man, which of course is the reimagining of The $6 Million Man, but obviously on today's budgets. And then he was the animator on a handful of stuff, including the PJs, Gary and Mike, Moon Girl, which is a short film he did, and of course C.O.D.Y, which he obviously produced and helped make. So yeah, that's Travis Knight, and then of course his father Phil Knight is the owner of Nike. So that's kind of cool. ParaNorman is one of them. I'm actually going to be talking about Box Trolls 2 later this month. Not Box Trolls 2, but Box Trolls also later this month. So, tune in for that too, or as well. So, this movie is about a young man named Norman who has the ability to see and communicate with the dead in his small town of Blythe Hollow, Massachusetts. And the whole story about it is he has this gift. Everyone believes he's a weirdo and a freak because of it. Of course, no one believes that he can do it. And he's bullied, and even his parents don't understand him, especially his father, who just can't grasp that his son is telling the truth about seeing ghosts, including his dead grandmother, that his father's mother, who he actually you start the movie off with very innocently enough, and then it turns out she's actually a dead person that he is communicating with. So that's cool. And then basically it's just about being a bully and not being a dick about certain things, a lot of other things going on there. But yeah, so the animation is fantastic in this. It is stop motion animation, much like, actually all of their stuff is. There are some CGing shots with, or not say CGing, but I guess CG. Or not emphasizing, but kind of pushing the boundary. But the cool thing is the way they shot it is they still did the stop motion for those characters. They just digitized them and put them into animation on the screen to go along with the stop motion. So yeah, fantastic movie. It's super funny. A lot of cool little things in it. It's a moral story, just like every good story really is. But the subdued humor in it is really funny. A lot of the characters are pretty hilarious. Got a couple big names doing voices. Cody Smith McPhee does the voice of Norman. The main antagonist of the movie is voiced by, I think it's Jodelle Ferland. Not too sure actually how to say that, but she is a Canadian actress, and I don't know her from much other than that, what I read right there. You have Bernard Hill plays Judge Hopkins. You have Tucker Albreze as Neil. Anna Kendrick as Courtney, Norman's sister. You have Christopher Mintz-Plasse, I think is how you say his name. McLovin, as most people, and Paige knows him, as Alvin. Casey Affleck as Mitch, plays the brother of Neil. You have John Goodman. You have Elaine Stritch, Jeff Garlin, Leslie Mann, Alex Bornstein, I can't talk. Bornstein is in it. A couple other names in there too, but yeah, real fun movie. And like I said, animation's fantastic. Just the scenery alone. What really is cool about this movie, there's a couple of these shots that are essentially a tracking shot where the camera is following Norman, and it's very fluid and very interesting. It's actually the very first one you see is a transition shot of basically Norman walking down the street, talking and communicating with these dead people, but the audience essentially can't see them until a transition where it goes in front of Norman's face, and you get your first look at the undead in the town, or the living, not the undead, but the souls that are still hanging out in the town. And of course, things happen, and you kind of find out that Norman's not exactly the most popular kid in school because of his abilities and things like that. And of course, he has to get his group of friends to help him out of essentially, doesn't have to, but his group of friends come together and they help save the town from the evil witch. And that's about it. It's a pretty awesome movie. I do like all the Laika movies that I've seen. I actually have not seen Missing Link. I heard I haven't heard anything bad about it. It just didn't seem overly interesting to me. But I did enjoy C.O.D.Y, which is fantastic. Box Rolls. And of course, Kubo and the Two Strings is fantastic as well. I should check out Missing Link, but that's for another day. So the movies that I'll be talking about this month, obviously ParaNorman was today. Box Trolls will be next week. Monster House will be the week after that. Where's my notes here? Nope, that's not the right one. Hold on, I have it right here somewhere with me. I think I have it somewhere near me. Hold on. I do have it somewhere. I can't find my note now. But I'll let you know it is next week when I find my note, probably when I'm talking about Box Trolls and that super dope movie as well. Yeah. So yeah, that was ParaNorman. Super fun movie, super hilarious movie. I dig it quite a bit, and I think everyone else would too. I watched it on my iTunes account because I own it, but I'm sure there's other ways to watch it. I'm not too sure what they are, but that's gonna be it for this week's episode. Another short one, but yeah. So check out ParaNorman if you haven't before, and if you have, watch it again. It's pretty goddamn funny. And that's it. tune in next week for another episode of this here podcast, The Awesome Cody. As usual, I have been your host, Cody, and like I always say at the end of these, let's be awesome.